usual program, You and I. I'm your host, Wangari. Welcome. Today, I want us to talk about attitude, the Christianity attitude, that attitude of a Christian. And you know very well that attitude is the approach that defines you. It's the approach that you give to each and everything in your life. It's how you carry yourself, how you handle issues, how you deal with people. It's what rules within you. It's what really shows what is in you and the mental that makes or forms your humanity. And so, as a Christian, what kind of attitude should we create or embrace and maintain? To maintain the positive attitude as a Christian, you need to take time to define who you are. In defining yourself, I want to refer you to our previous episodes whereby we've trying to see how a Christian should handle him or herself. And this is how to define your Christianity and know that to have the right attitude as a Christian, I should live in this or that manner. I should not do this I should do. You pick things from the rest. You know that I should not just carry myself like anybody else. I should not handle things like everybody else should handle them. And this makes a difference between you and the rest. And as a Christian, we need to understand what should rule in our lives, which also we've discussed previously that it is the love of God. That love of God which calls upon us to be different, to handle others with kindness, to do good things to others even when they don't deserve. The other thing is having that happiness in you. You should always look happy and wear a smile. You know, a smile covers a lot, but a smile can make a good result out of a very ugly scenario. And so as a Christian, you should always be happy. You should wear happiness. You should crown yourself with that smiling face or smile oftenly. Try to be happy. Don't entertain those things that makes your heart dull and feel so dull. Try to be happy and maintain a happily culture. A smile, wear a smile often, and that makes the difference. We also need to uphold that positivity in our brain. You know, from the abundance of heart, the mouth speaks. And from the abundance of heart, what forms our hearts? It also reflects to our brains. There's one big difference between us and animals. And we can just liken them to a house that has downstairs and upstairs. All the other animals, they are different from man because a man has the supra-sensitive part, that is from maybe the waist upwards. And the animals, they only have the sensitive part. That is why a dog can do this and just go away. And that is not an issue. But a human being, you can reason, you can show even, you can do so many different things out of the supra-sensitivity that is in you. And this is what now we are saying that you should carry the positivity to the brain. Because when you carry the positivity to the brain, it activates the thinking part of you, and you think now in the positive way that you want to be as a Christian. As a Christian, your purpose must be clearly defined. What do I mean? You can't just live a meaningless life. Have goals. Have goals and attach them to a vision. As a Christian, you should know that I want to do this. By the end of this year, I want to achieve this as a Christian. Here, I'm not talking about the cars that you plan to buy by the end of the year. I don't talk about the house that you'll be moving to by the end of the year. I mean the steps of faith that you'll have made, maybe by a certain period. You must have a vision. You must have a purpose, so that now this purpose is the one that is going to guide you in decision making and in planning what you want to achieve as a Christian. So you have to define your purpose clearly. The other point, watch your words. Watch your words. What do I mean? There comes a time that you find yourself in a certain situation and you really have to answer, you really have to react. But what makes the difference between a Christian and an unbeliever, or a believer and an unbeliever, is how you handle that situation. Your words, your utterances matters a lot. Sometimes you could be so agitated and you feel that this situation, even sometimes you hear someone say that, here, my salvation aside, I deal with this situation. How? This should not be you, especially at this time and era. Let us watch our words. Let us be those who live truly the prayer of Saint Francis. That where there is despair, you bring hope. And you don't bring hope by just keeping quiet. You don't bring hope by being arrogant or speaking words that just tear people down. No. You have to be kind. Kind in your words, kind in your actions. We shall be dealing with more of this next time. This topic will be ongoing, but for now, let's end there. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. You can press the bell below this video and subscribe to get more of these videos and others. God bless you.